What's going on, guys? It's your boy Chris. It's been a minute, but I'm back. Just to sum up things, I kind of talked about this on my Twitter, but just to give a short breakdown of what's been going on, in case you don't know what's been going on. Been a little busy dealing with some stuff of late. Couple of hot sauces I was going to try for the channel. I kind of got into them early because I was like hungry, and I made some wings and I tried them on them. And so those hot sauces, I still have a couple here that I'm going to try, but the bottles are not cleanly like fresh, unopened. I've already got into them. I'm still going to do this review for them, but to let you guys know that I did open the bottles already and try them. So there's that. Um, that's part of why I haven't. I'm ordering fresh bottles of these already because the one is delicious, and I'll get into that in a second. I'll try it on camera for you guys in a second. The other thing's been going on. I've been working on a podcast, not just YouTube videos, but a podcast with my friends Rick and Joe. At least so far, we plan on getting our friends, my other friend Keith and Matt in there too to do some stuff with us as well. It's called The Midlife Crisis. We've been working on it for about a month now. We got two kind of test episodes on hand. We're going to kind of edit them and then kind of put them up and see what people think and go from there. So that's what's been going on with me of late. And that's what I've been up to. And also finding a new job. No, I didn't lose my job for once or quit a job. Well, I'm leaving a job technically. I was working as a temp, so it doesn't matter. I'm took on a full-time position somewhere to start tomorrow. So I've been kind of doing a lot of work pre-start date, like stuff for that. So, the whole like background check and all that, just going through all that shit. So I've been busy doing that and all that. So that's where I've been. To sum it up. So what I want to talk about before I get to the hot sauces, because that's the main event here, starting you off with a bit of an appetizer. Last night, Chris Rock's Selective Outrage dropped on Netflix live. The first live thing that they've streamed on their thing. It was pretty funny. I liked it. But the main thing everyone's talking about, there are two things they're talking about. Meghan Markle, the Meghan Markle stuff where like she didn't realize that the royal family was going to be racist towards her. But even Harry kind of said the questions asked, he didn't think they were racist, maybe not appropriate, but he didn't think that the family was racist. I don't know. I don't know those motherfuckers, the royal family, and I'm not going to get into that. But he called her out for kind of not realizing, like, they might be a little bit racist. Like, how do you not know they might have a problem with, like, okay, you should have kind of known. And then they got into, in the last 10 minutes, he got into which was the main event of the show, where he finally addressed the Will Smith Jada Pinkett situation. Now, there have been a lot of comments online, a lot of keyboard, like, tough people talking about Will Smith should slap him again. Here's the thing that people need to realize. Will Smith was in the fucking wrong for doing what he did. Okay? It was a bully move. It was a bitch move. If that had been Dave Bautista or like Terry Crews or some big motherfucker that made that fucking joke, he wouldn't have done shit. And remember, he was laughing at the fucking G.I. Jane joke before he noticed Jada was rolling her fucking eyes. Okay? He was laughing with everybody else. If that had been somebody of size or somebody that was bigger, he would have sat his motherfucking ass in his seat, stayed there, and not done a goddamn thing. What he did was what every bully does. He hit the motherfucker that he knew wouldn't hit back. Either based on the setting they were in, or the fact that Will Smith is literally bigger than Chris Rock. Okay? He knew Chris Rock wasn't going to hit him back. So he hit him. Because he's a bitch. What he did was some bitch shit, okay? That's a pussy move, okay? You don't hit a dude that you know won't hit you back. If you want to throw down with somebody, you know, make sure that motherfucker wants to scrap. You run the risk of getting your ass kicked. He knew Chris Rock in that setting, and given how big Will Smith is compared to him, he wasn't going to hit him back. So he took his shot. He was wrong. And as Chris Rock said, and I'm going to say it here as well, it wasn't really even about the G.I. Jane joke or her alopecia or any of that other shit. And before anybody jumps on here commenting about what do you know about alopecia, I have people in my family that have alopecia. Okay? Unless somebody said something directly about that person and made an alopecia joke specifically, I wouldn't be worried about it. He didn't make an alopecia joke. He made a G.I. Jane joke. Because she showed up at this thing ball. It was a joke based on her head being shaved. It wasn't about her having an autoimmune disorder or any of that. He may not have known that she even had alopecia before it came out. And even if he did know, he didn't mention alopecia. He made a joke about G.I. Jane. Her being in the movie because she ain't done shit since Gotham. Okay? The only thing she's done is the Red Table Talk, which is where all this shit really stems from. And what part of Red Table Talk does it stem from? We all know what that is. It's the Entanglements episode where she had Will Smith on her show, on that motherfucking show, crying his ass off because she fucked August Alsina, who is friends with their fucking son. Okay? That's what it stems from. That man is hurt. That man was hurting. Still probably is hurting about that shit. That's what it stems from. It stemmed from his pain from that. That's why he got up. He felt like he had to defend her honor because everybody's been joking on that fucking ass since that dropped. Calling him a pussy or a bitch. Calling her a fucking predator. And let's be real. Look at her compared to Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio is dating younger women than him. She fucked a dude younger than her, who's friends with her son. She fucked the dude her son's age. How fucked up is that? And she put it out there on TV in front of the world to see, and everybody saw that man fucking broke. That shit broke Will. Okay? When you see him break down crying in that clip, in that thing, and we've all seen it, like, that man was something broke. He was broken. What the fuck would you air that for? Why would you put that out there for public consumption? That's not something you air for your grievances like that in the manner that they did. It was fucked up that she did that to that man. It was fucked up that she put it out there. And and the big question is, why the fuck did he sit there and let it happen? He should have got up and walked off. And even now, there are situations where she's still putting the camera in his fucking face. And he's begging her, can you please stop filming? Do you have to film this? When they're having a simple disagreement in the household. And she's holding shit over him. Like, it's fucked up. She hurt that man more than anything Chris Rock said that night. But his reaction that night was a culmination of all the shit he's been dealing with. And he blew up. He picked the wrong motherfucker. He did it in the wrong setting. Because while Will Smith had that slap, had the power to do that, Chris Rock, being a comedian, has access to a live microphone. And as a comedian of the caliber of Chris Rock, he has zero fucks to give and can bide his time. And he did. He waited till Netflix threw him the bag of money. He waited till he was in Baltimore, which is Jada Pinkett Smith's backyard. She's from Columbia, Maryland. Baltimore's her backyard. He did it on a live event, and he fired and he emptied a clip into both of them. And he had every right to. Fuck. He let them off easy because he could have said a lot worse about both of them. He didn't. Let that have been me, Will Smith hit, and I sat for a year and waited and just bided my time and heard everybody talking about all of it. I'd have dropped a nuke on that motherfucker. Best believe, as a comedian, Chris Rock could have gone harder than he did. Will Smith's lucky that he didn't. Will Smith's also lucky that after that slap, that Chris Rock didn't say 6 words. I wish to press charges, officer. Because had he done that, Will Smith's fucking done for. Everybody saw him slap the dude on live television. It happened in front of the world. Everybody's a fucking witness to it. So, yeah, he'd have been fucked. But Chris Rock handled it like a man. He didn't press charges. He just said, nah, I don't want to do that. I'm going to let it go. And then Will Smith gave his bullshit fucking apology when the real place he should have apologized was on that stage that night when he won that Oscar. He could have said it right there in his speech. He could have been like, yeah, you know, all this stuff. And Chris, I'm sorry about that, man. I lost myself in some anger about some other shit that I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't have done that, man. I shouldn't have done that to you, brother. I'm sorry. He should have said it right there. But Will Smith sat on it and waited for months to say something. Then he issues that bullshit apology. And it was a standard Hollywood bullshit apology that everybody gives. And Chris Rock knows that shit. That's why he didn't respond to it. Last night was his response. And his response was Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, fuck you. Apology not accepted. You wanted to battle me? I just won the fucking war. The end. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. So, with that being said, the 2 hot sauces I have for you, and again, I already got into these because I've had like a bag of wings here, and I've been on a wing kick, and I was going to wait to do them, but I couldn't wait. I have Bravado Spice Company, basil and serrano, and I actually had a little bit left over. I know I said I didn't, but I found some in the bottle. Queen Majesty, jalapeno tequila, and lime hot sauce. First, we're going to get into the Bravado. I got to shake it up a little bit. Y'all probably heard that shake. That's what happens when you open a bottle before you get into it. And we're going to get some on the spoon here. Now, I've had this on food, but I haven't tried it solo. So, as you can see, it's a little bit runny, so I can't really get it on the thing here. It's a little bit runny. I'm like getting my computer here sitting here as well. So here it goes. Now with this one, the basil comes through right away. It's a medium spice sauce, so it's not super hot. It's tasty as fuck though. It's good. Like the basil comes through right away. The serrano gives it a little bit of heat, but you get the basil. It's very basil heavy, which is what you would expect from a basil based hot sauce. It's got like Roma tomato, garlic. Garlic comes through with the basil. The tomatoes like there slightly, but it's really tasty. I recommend getting that one because it's real good. Now, for the Queen Magi, which I can't get the bottle open, give me a second. I'm doing the holding the phone here while I'm filming. Now, these are not the thick sauces that I usually get. I thought they'd be thicker. They were not. Super thick. Now for the Queen Magi, here we go. We got it on there. We got the view. We got the view. We got the view. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we got it. All right. Now with this one, you get the tequila coming through with the lime and that little back end heat from the jalapeno. That one has a little bit more of a vinegary kick to it. But again, this is delicious. They're both very good hot sauces. Really tasty. I've still got the tequila and the lime in my mouth from that one. That's so good. Between the two of these, because I like my hot sauce with a little bit more kick, the basil serrano is going to be good on eggs, in some sort of like Italian dish. Spice it up a little bit if you want to put on like some spaghetti or some pasta sauce or something. This jalapeno tequila lime is great on chicken. Obviously, I've already said I put it on wings. The basil serrano's good on wings too. If you want something milder, they're pretty good. But this jalapeno tequila lime, I literally almost used this whole bottle on those wings. Literally, like what I just did on camera is probably like a little bit of what's left, like mostly what's left of it. I think there was enough to try it, but I said, fucking, I'm gonna do it because it's been so long. I do have hot sauces that I'm gonna be ordering in the next couple of weeks. My wife is gonna kill me when I do this. I was joking with my friends yesterday that in my Amazon cart I have like 12 bottles of hot sauce that I'm looking at that I've had my eye on. She's gonna kill me when she sees like 12 bottles of hot sauce coming and delivering. Like, what the fuck is this? And I'll tell her, baby, it's for the content. And it is. It is for you, my viewers, my faithful viewers. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. I apologize. I'm going to be more consistent. Like I said, I've had a lot of stuff going on, including some personal stuff I've had to deal with myself. I'm okay. I'm in a better place now. Everything's kind of getting better. So, for anybody who asked, thank you for, checking on me and stuff like that. I love you guys. I wouldn't be doing this without y'all. So that's all I've got for this video today. I wanted to cover those topics real quick. Um, there's other stuff I want to get into, but I'm kind of busy. Like I said, I've been doing, like, I got to do my taxes and stuff like that. I've crunched numbers a couple times. I think I'm right, but the wife is like did them on her side, and she thinks she's right. But I'm doing alternative checks, and I've reviewed it like 3 times. And they're like, "Nah, dude, you're right." So I'm probably gonna file my taxes and say, "Fuck it." If anything's wrong, they can kind of take a look at it later. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. Anyway, to all my viewers out here, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for sticking with the channel. I have not forgotten anything. By the way, and ask me anything coming up. If you have any questions you have for me, anything you want to ask, put your comments in the comment section. Put your questions in the comment section. I already know what I'm saying right now. Put your questions in the comment section, and I will answer them next week in my next video. Another benefit of this whole thing, this new job, I'll be working from home, so I have more time to do more stuff. So be ready, because it's coming. All right? Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace.